All right. Nice music starts out. Nice and slow. Well, nice and medium. It's just it's not slow, nice and medium. So let's try a little bit different this time. A little bit of different angle. We get to look out and see some trees out of our window. A little sun on our face. Resting your hands underneath. Let's begin by grounding. Close your eyes. Deep inhale through the nose. And a complete sigh out through the mouth. A couple more times at your own pace. Doesn't it feel good just to breathe? Like really breathe, mindfully breathe. Let's go and drop our head down, chin to chest. We want to let go of stress. So whatever you need to do here, just very small, gentle movement. Neck, head. We're focusing on really slow breaths here. No rush. We'll get going when we get going. I know I feel like I've been hanging on a little bit more into my shoulders and neck, so this feels pretty good. I had my son try to massage my neck today while Eric was at work, and he wasn't doing very good, so I told him to stick his elbow into my, so that did it, and then he thought it was funny when I yelled and covered my mouth so I wouldn't scream. Because this is my kid, right? Go ahead and roll your head all the way up. Let's breathe in and sweep those arms up overhead. Exhale, breathe down. And I'm still going to use that same big inhale through the nose, side out through the mouth. I know that all these live videos, not quite the same as in person. Go ahead and interlace those fingers behind your back. But we're trying to stay present. Roll the shoulders back, pressing the chest forward, giving a nice little squeeze in the shoulders. If it feels okay, you want to look up, you can look up here. Good. Last breath. And exhale, bring it all the way down, around the back. Drop the head, slowly start to walk those fingertips towards the front of the mat or the front of my rug here. And stretch to lengthen from the fingertips down into the back. Good. Go ahead and walk the fingers over to the right knee. Maybe beyond, maybe not that much strap, but my block and all my good stuff everything ready for today. So if you walked over towards that right knee, really pull and walk a little bit extra with the left fingers so you can get this extra stretch all the way down the left side of your body. Inhale to center. And exhale, walk it all the way. I like your that you kept moving your fingers the whole way. That's like a kid yoga class. So like, spider walkers. That's all right. That feels good to you. A little raindrop walk. So again, if we're over to the left, you really want to stretch and walk that right hand a little bit more. That feels tight there. Get a big sigh out. Remember, we're creating space for new things, right? New things. Inhale back to the center, roll it all the way up. Well, let's do the other leg, so switch the other leg on top. But we don't need to walk side to side. We'll just get the one big thing, okay? So inhale, roll the shoulders back. If you want to scoop the arms up, you can. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Exhale. Dive it on down. Oh, so yeah, it's you. I'm working the room, Eric. All you guys out there. All right, last big breath here. Inhale, roll it all the way back. And this time what we're going to do is take our hands back behind us, bring the soles of our feet on the ground, and get a little windshield wiper out. Rolling up the hips. Hopefully everybody's been using a nice roller at home. If you have it, get one. They're pretty good. All right, let's go ahead on into reverse tabletop. We're going to stretch those shoulders a little bit more. So if you want to keep the knees up, soles of the feet down, go ahead. Lift it up, squeezing the belly, big stretch in the shoulders. Good. Feels so good to stretch. Don't you think?
Yes.
Yes. Is this okay on that shoulder?
It's all right.
If you have any rotator cuff issues, make sure you're not stretching too much into this one. Maybe you want to come down so it's not as intense. That's all right too. One more breath. And exhale, roll it down. And when I roll down, I'm just going to go ahead and sweep my bottom all the way back so I can swing my knees around, coming straight up into our tabletop. Remember the same thing. It's all windshield wiper with the hip. Here now. When you do that, sway side to side, also give a little roll, maybe come forward, a little twist, just loosen everything up. Pressing back to child's pose, that's an exhale. We're not going to hang out here. I'm actually going to keep my toes lifted over. So we can inhale, coming all the way down and up. Keep the feet down at first. Exhale back. Just find that little rhythm. Exhale back. Inhale forward again. Just slowly waking up the body. Last one like this, and then we're going to add on to the stretch. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, pressing forward, keep the knees on the ground, and go ahead and bend. Pick those toes up and try to touch your nose. Gaze up. Exhale, all the way back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. One more. Exhale, press back. Go ahead and lift those toes and rise all the way up into your first downward facing dog. Good. Big breath out here. And for something a little bit different, go ahead and walk it all the way up. We're going to step out to the side. I'm going to take my left leg and step out to the side. Keep the knees bent here. Go ahead and rest your hands on your knees. A little standing cat-cow for the spine and back, all right? So we inhale, drop the hips a little bit lower, really press the chest down and gaze up. Exhale, round, lifting up a little bit higher, as high as you need to go. Good, inhale, dip, and lift the head. Exhale, round it out. Let's do that a couple more times, in, and out. So many ways to do cat-cow. Beautiful. I'm going to do one slide that foot back, extending at the back of your mat. Beautiful. Let's inhale, sweep those arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive down into a forward fold. Inhale, slight bend in the knees, rest your hands at the top of the thighs. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, roll it down. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Now remember, forward fold. You want to pull into those calves. You should feel good. Hamstring stretch. Perfect. Just a slight little bend here. I'm bringing those hands down to the ground and walk it all the way back to downward facing dog. Here's a spot where I fix my clothes. All the clothes fixing. relaxing. Beautiful. Inhale. Let's go ahead and swing that right leg up nice and high. And just give a few little swings there, whatever feels good. I want to bring it up a little bit higher each time. Maybe you can make a big circle if you like. And when we exhale, the next time we're going to go and swing that leg all the way through, planting the hand in between. That's not a hand. Playing that foot in between the hands and down into runner's lunge. Let's keep that back left knee up. So we're up on the left toes. And really drop, sink those hips down, opening into the hip flexor. You having fun yet?
Yes.
Yay, back in the studio. I've been here. Personally, I haven't taught here in a couple of weeks. It's so sad to me. It is nice and warm. Which is good. A little heat going for us. Perfect. Let's go ahead and step back in high plank. We'll hang out in high plank for a moment. Make sure those fingers are nice and wide. Slight bend in the elbows. Always make some kind of movement here. Maybe a little twist. If we're doing side dips, it's inhale, twist, drop the hip down. Exhale, press up. Pressing all the way back into downward facing dog. Let's inhale, sweep the left leg up high, and again, just waking it up, bring it through, back up again. Personally, I like doing this. I feel like I get a nice good stretch into that right leg as well. Feel free to turn the hip up, get a little bit more momentum here with that giant circle. We'll give a nice little hold. And exhale, swing it through into runner's lunge. Breathing nice and steady through the nose. So already, hopefully you've already drawn a little bit of heat and you get a little bit of ujjayi breath. Into the nose, up in there, squeezing that belly, keeping your core nice and firm. Last breath, and we'll step on back to plank. If we didn't get to this last time, let's make sure we do it this time. So for those little plank dips, we're going to twist over to the right, inhale, drop the hip down almost to the ground, exhale, press it up. Twist over to the left, inhale, left hip comes down, exhale, up. And again, just keep on twisting and breathing. One more round. Inhale. Exhale. We're all smiling. And back to down dog. I felt that in my triceps as well. Do you feel like your triceps?
Yes.
No, not as much for you. That's okay. Go ahead and drop down to your knees from here. Coming back into hero's pose. Perfect. Good. I'm gonna roll those shoulders. Sweep the arms up high again. Exhale down. I want you to sigh that out. Inhale. Deep stretch. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Walking the hands forward, pressing up into your high plank. Slowly lower chaturanga from here. Into your up dog. Lift those knees off the ground and exhale into down dog. Beautiful. Let's keep going with this. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, swing it through, rising up into warrior one. And we're going to hold it here for at least 5 to 7 breaths. So get comfortable. You need to move around, gaze down, make sure that you have the hips nice and squared, the shoulders are relaxed, and fingers are engaged, reaching high towards the sky with that full intention that you set when you began this class. Next is going to be a nice deep stretch, working on the flexibility section. So make sure that you have blocks or some nice big thick cushions or some big giant books handy. Go ahead and straighten up that right leg. Exhale. Take the hands down behind your back. Take your hold on to the elbows if you like, or coming into prayer position. What I don't want you to do is press back into that knee joint if you have some hyperextension. You guys can see that I do, so I have to really make sure I don't press back too hard there. So inhale, straight spine. Exhale, extended hamstring stretch. You may find if you're pressing too deeply into that right front leg, your stance might be a little bit wide. So maybe scoot that back leg up a little bit, will help you out. So right here, find that balance in between the front right foot and the left back foot. All the while, you're maintaining that nice steady breath. Maybe you're falling a little bit deeper into this posture, pressing out into the peaky toes of the back and into the big toe up front. Good. One more good breath. Inhale, slight bend into that right knee. Rise up. Go ahead and release those hands. Move back up into warrior one. Awesome. Relax your shoulders. Sink on down. Now we're back to a little bit more strength. We'll come back to that flexibility. Just kind of rotate off a little bit back and forth. One more breath. Now we're going to inhale, straighten up the right leg. As we exhale, we're going to take the left hand down to the ground or to the block, coming straight into revolve triangle, Asana. Reaching the right hand up, try not to sink too much in the left arm. And right here, see where your focus is. See if you can find it before I tell you. So definitely legs and hips, right? But also into the core, obliques, and definitely into the back as that right arm is lifting up high. And if you like, you can take that right hand and drop it down behind your back, opening the shoulder a little bit more. Hopefully I'm hearing some breath sounds. In through the nose, out through the nose, squeezing that belly on every exhale. Now, slight bend in that right knee, because we probably need it right about now, just so we can walk that left hand forward a little bit. If you have a block, maybe place your hand on the block. And we're going to press all the way up into revolve half move. So I still have my hand behind my back. We can keep it back there, or you can go ahead and lift it up. Whatever feels good. Flexing that back foot that's lifted up into the sky. And we're still reaching up. I like this one. I think this is a nice blend of stretch and strength. Two more breaths. Keep going. And exhale, float that right arm down, stepping all the way back. Take that right leg back. Woo! That feels good. Slowly lower your toe. Oh, we got it. Inhale to your up dog. Exhale, down dog. I have slowly slid half of my mat off of the rug, so I'm gonna bring that back over there. I'm like, my foot is just not doing the right thing. So do you feel everything nice and still, like crazy tight and flexed out in this leg?
Yeah.
Yes. Good. Ooh, we gotta even that out.
The leg's jealous.
The leg is jealous, he said. Right here in your down dog, you're taking some nice cleansing breaths, really making sure that your hips are lifted high, your heart is dropped towards the knees. Remember, you can bend those knees, or if you have your knees bent a little bit back there. So yes, his legs are tight, so he's going to bend a little bit, so that way his back doesn't arch up too much. You ready for the next side?
Yes.
Yes, beautiful. Inhale, left leg lifts up high. Exhale, swing it through, rising up to warrior one. And so remember, our warrior ones are nice, a little bit longer holds. That's going to be the strengthening part before we go into the flexibility and kind of balance that out. So just take your time, find your gauge, relax those shoulders, and breathe. It's okay to smile too. Smiling's nice. So right about now, we're going to go ahead and straighten up that left leg. Good. So again, remember, if you came down last time and you had to step it up because you were pressing too much in the knee, I know that I do, so I'm going to go ahead and bring it up a little bit. Go ahead and drop those hands down behind your back. I'm going to hold on to my opposite elbows and extended hamstring stretch. Breathing in, lift. Exhale. Drop it on down. And this is exactly the stretch in the name, right? So you should feel your hamstring opening up gently. If at any point this is just too much with the arms back behind you and you need to bring your hands down to the ground, just kind of help the torso out a little bit. Absolutely go ahead. I just did a little bit more of an advanced version. You know, you can listen to your calf as well. Keep breathing. Inhale. The longer the hold, what we're doing is we're just making sure we have that breath hanging out here, really releasing. Pulling up our legs. Last breath. Inhale, slight bend into that knee. We'll drop it down. We rise all the way up, coming back into warrior one. Back to strength. Make sure the back leg's nice and straight. You're pressing in the back pinky toes. I always say that, back pinky toes. There's only one pinky toe, but that's because I'm talking to 100 of you, right? All of your pinky toes. Good, relax those shoulders. About 3 more breaths to really feel that in through the nose, out through the nose. Pull that navel to your spine. Inhale, straighten up that left leg. Then we're going to drop the right hand down into revolve triangle. So you can use that block. That blocks. Beautiful. Inhale, left arm reaches up high. right shoulder as we're pulling up. Like someone's picking up from your left fingertips. Now, the more you really feel that stretch, the more you might pull back, you're feeling into the back, and then also pulling into the sides as well, the core. Beautiful. Doing good, almost there. 2 more breaths. Make it count. Reach, reach, reach. A little bit higher. Good. Slight bend in the left knee. Slight bend. Oh, you know what? I didn't say you can drop that left arm behind you if you want to. Absolutely. Go ahead. But now we're moving on into revolve half moon. So go ahead, slight bend, just so you can bring the hand out a little bit. Taking the back foot up. So that beautiful blend between strength and flexibility. Go ahead and flex that back foot, point those toes down, nice and strong in the back leg, and half reaching up high. Shoulder blades stacked on top of each other. And good, just keep breathing and smiling. Smiling helps the breathing and the challenging postures I find. Are we shaking yet? Are we shaking yet? Eric, if you don't tell me you're shaking, we're not stop it. Exhale, go ahead. Float the left hand up. Float, float. Step it all the way back. Woo-hoo! Slowly lower, chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog. Exhale, wide leg, child's pose. Sink those hips back. We need a good stretch in those legs and hips after that. Oh, it's good to have sweaty yoga again. We finally got some humidity here on May 15th. Finally. And inhale, pressing back up. Bring those knees together all the way into down dog. A little extra stretch out with that. Let's take that right leg, step all the way over to the outside of the left foot. I like a nice, big, deep stretch, so I'm going to go pretty far all the way off my mat. If you want, you can keep both arms down there. If you keep that right hand down, it's really going to stretch on that right side more. If you need to move it back a little bit and just focus on the leg, you can do it. Inhale, back to center. I like that one also. Inhale, left leg sweeps over. Get out of your block and step it all the way down. So again, I like that wide stretch. A little bit deeper, so if you don't want it quite that deep, just bring the foot in a little bit closer. And inhale back to center. Slowly go ahead and walk those hands back. Walk them, bending the knees. And take your time to roll all the way up. Good. And we'll just kind of swing that out a little bit. So I was going to ask you, Eric, what kind of balancing posture would you like to work on today? In my head, I'm thinking of side crow.
Side crow.
But I didn't know how you felt about side crow. So we can switch off. If you have a balancing.
Okay with crow.
You like regular crow? I tell you what, why don't you? You know what? Yeah, you're tight for side crow, so I get that. But you have a lot of strength for regular crow. So why don't you lead regular crow and I'll lead side crow?
Okay.
Okay. I'll switch hands.
Oh, okay. What do you fancy that?
sweat on
What's that?
it.
It's like, so I've actually never taught going correct before.
Okay.
So we'll start from the top and we'll go ahead and just place our hands on the mat in front of us and bring our knees on the outside of our elbows. Or you can bring them to the inside arm area that's more comfortable for you. And then you just kind of lean forward, bring your head forward, leaning up your legs up on the elbows, and lifting those feet off the ground. You can take one foot off the ground if you need to, still comfortable.
Just do it.
You said I'm leading.
Not
Okay,
really.
so let's
This
see.
is a gentle class, Eric.
So
do it.
you just lean forward, lift those feet off the ground, and balance arms. Yeah, it's hard to talk.
I haven't done pro in a while, honestly. That's why I'm like, I don't want to lead it. Ugh. There, I did it. I did it for my second. You see it?
No, I
Everybody see my
was
pro?
on like 5. I'll do a couple of these.
Roll those wrists down in between if you need, of course. Like, I don't know. You know, I go back and forth in between favorite poses and things that I work on. But
You don't
I have enough.
I'll give you one more.
All right, one more time, everybody. One more time. I think it means it's something I should practice. All right. Side crow.
And then, yeah, it does wrist roll
Woo!
out.
I do love some side crow. Let's do side crow. Ready? Roll those wrists out. All right. Same concept, except we're going to dive down deep into it. I find that everybody gets a better twist when you're able to really move the belly out of the way. So I want you to take a deep inhale. Exhale, twist, drop it down. My right elbow is underneath the right knee. You can rest your hip on that left elbow, or you don't have to, whatever feels good. I think I'm gonna go without it this time. Nope, I'm not. I'm gonna go with it this time. And then fall over to the side. I'm just finding it without. Sometimes I do it with it, sometimes I do it without it. Every day is different, right? It's a little bit easier if you do use that elbow on the hip. Oh, I haven't seen the block version of that.
I just was like, I wonder
See,
what's up.
sometimes you gotta try out stuff, right? There, okay,
I need the lower one.
so definitely a couple times, and then when you're ready, same thing, opposite side. Take your time. We're sitting here playing with our side crow, really squeezing it in. So here we go, inhale. Exhale. Now you have an elbow issue, right?
Yeah.
All right, elbow issues and things like that, never ever push into anything. Make sure you're honoring your body. My wrists feel weak.
Even though I didn't get off the ground, it's still a pretty good twist work.
Yeah, I like that twist. I have to do it again because I gotta do it without the elbow resting on the hip for this one. Ugh, I can't, this arm's not feeling it today. It's like, no, help me. Awesome.
That's what you do this first.
Yeah. All right. And we're gonna relax the arms after that. You like this one? I like this one. I like the push back. And so let's go straight to the body. Come out, smile, leave those wrists and arms alone next. And get a nice deep stretch here. So soles of the feet in. Go ahead and close those eyes, breathing in deeply. Exhale, dive it all the way down. And rest. Relax your head, let it hang. You can have your elbows on the ground. You can even be stacked with your hands, but relax everything. Whatever feels best to you. This is a good 7 to 10 count hold, so make it count. Sigh those breaths out. And inhale us all the way up. I rested my head and my feet. It was cradling. I don't know if I've ever done that like in class, so it was nice. I was holding my head. From here, let's go ahead and bring those knees together. I forgot I was going to do that since I was talking about my
You didn't tell me.
Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. Look, I'm slowly walking to the front of my mat. I'm getting there. And then we're going to rock back, coming on in the plow, any version you want of this. I know everybody sees a block under his back. So then if you want to do a few rock and rolls in between, that's always nice too, opening up the spine a little bit. It's always an inhale back, exhale forward, and then whenever you're ready, go ahead and bring it all the way over. If you would prefer your hands rest on your lower back, absolutely. Now remember, those feet don't have to touch. They can absolutely be here. Now, if your hands are down to the ground, you may feel like if any bones, you know, your shoulder bones, blades, and all that are poking into the ground. Go ahead and walk it underneath a little bit more, placing the palms down into the ground. Try to keep your chin up so you don't close off your windpipe there. I'll show you another version here. If this feels good, it feels okay on your back, if you want more, you can maybe start with dropping one knee by your ear. Maybe the other one. If it doesn't feel good, then don't do it. And then you can also drop both down. And now very slowly with control, you're going to come all the way down to the ground. Taking your time. Very mindfully lowering one vertebrae at a time. Beautiful. Go ahead and lower the legs all the way down. Inhale as they drop almost down. Remember, they're going to hover right here a little bit. Exhale, bring them both up. Good. Inhale down. Remember? Don't you remember doing this in class? If this doesn't feel good on your lower back, press your palms up the ground or even underneath your sacrum. One more, and then we'll switch off and do a few scissor kicks, just a little extra core, because it's good for us, right? We need that core, we need that strength. And now keep the legs up, and we'll switch off. So now, keeping the left leg up, and notice the foot is flexed, toes really pressing back towards my head, right leg comes down to hover above the ground, exhale up. Now, inhale, left leg comes down, hang out, hover right there. Right toes, pull those toes back, pull them back. We want it nice and tight here in the calf. Exhale, bring it up. Good. If you want to bend in between, you can, but now we're just going to go a little bit faster with that. Ooh, a little pop on my back there. That was nice. So, legs back up, palms down to the ground, or for extra, who doesn't want extra for strength and flexibility class? We all do, so let's go ahead, all of us take those hands back behind us. Come on here. Come on here, you can do this. And the backs of your hands are on the ground, okay? So inhale, exhale. Good. So already, are you feeling all the leg things we did earlier? Yeah, I feel it. You want some more core? I've got more core. I've got more. Lift the shoulders. Lift the shoulders off the ground. Reach. He said, I didn't say it. I didn't. That's okay. Somebody out there said, man, I hope she does core today. I love core.
Phil.
Let's do this. This seems fun. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees. Squeeze it in. Rock side to side.
That was good.
We got to get the twist in for core two. So not too long of a break. All right, so right here, like you're sitting in a chair, go ahead and bring those knees right in here. Feet are flexed. So I got my invisible chair I'm sitting in. Hands come right above the knees, and we're going to press the legs away like I'm trying to straighten them, but don't let them straighten. So already, as soon as you do that, you should feel this core become engaged, maybe even your arms, triceps, a little bit more engaged as well. Hold here. And breathe. I absolutely would recommend in out through the nose, because the longer you hold this, the harder it hits, right? Yes. Last one. Release. Bring those in. And here come the twists. Back to the chair. Taking the hands back behind the head. Same exact thing with lowering one of those legs almost to the ground. It never touches the ground. It just hovers. So here we go. Inhale, twist the right elbow over to the left knee. Right leg comes down the hover. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. You guys got it. Keep going. This is at least 15 of these, okay? And that was 3. Okay, maybe this is 1 then. Just 1 more. And then 1 more.
I like that best.
Okay, 1 more.
1 more.
But see, it's not till right about now that you start to feel it, right? Or maybe you don't feel it yet. Maybe you do this every day. I feel it. How about 5 more? I don't know what number we're on. And then we'll stop, okay? 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back to center. Woo! Squeeze it in. Side to side. I'm going to take my hands on top of my knees. Just give a little circle. Opposite direction. And go ahead and drop the knees down to the right. Opening the arms into reclined spinal twist. Any version you want. If you want the knees together, do that. If you want the bottom knee down, absolutely do that. Really just depends on how deep you want that. Stretch into the back. Oh, I can't reach the my music over here. I wish we could turn music up loud for everyone. But we can't do that on the same. Right here, I want you to relax, let go of everything. And if you're holding on somewhere, see if you can let go of that space. If you need to do a scan, start at the crown of the head and just slowly let it wash all the way down your body. Last breath here. Inhale, slowly go ahead and bring those knees back up into the chest. Again, take your time. This is where you allow your eyes to get heavy, drowsy eyelids. And exhale, drop both knees down to the left. Arms come open, recline spinal twist. Any version you like. I'm going to hang out here because this side's a little bit tighter for me. This is good at first. I'll move into that deeper version in a moment. See if you can let go a little bit more somewhere. Starting to slow your mind down. And towards the end of our practice. Last breath. Inhale, bring the knees back in. When you're ready, stretch them out nice and long. Like a little extra stretch in the arms, sweep those arms overhead. Point the fingers, point the toes, and just feel how long you can make your body. And when you're ready, big exhale. Release everything, bring the arms by the sides. For our Savasana. Continue breathing deeply, letting everything completely relax. Bringing your mind to your intention that you set at the beginning of class. Giving yourself some love and gratitude for showing up, staying throughout class. And slowly moving your fingers and toes, waking up your body. Take your time to roll to one side. Then begin to rise back up into seated. Sit over there so I'm not blocking you. Bringing your hands on your knees, close your eyes. Let's all take a big inhale and sigh out through the mouth. Just pausing here for a moment, maybe bringing your hands into Chin Mudra, index finger and thumb. Feeling your breath nice, steady. Recognizing your mind is relaxed, calm. Bringing your hands together to your heart. Just really feeling that heart center for a moment. Always reminding yourself to accept love, to give love evenly and openly. Sealing our practice with one giant Om, making that A-U-M sound, the sound of the universe. Inhale. Smile. Open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you all so much for coming out. Thank you, Eric, for showing up after work and joining me for a classical teach student group. See you next time, everybody.